What's up, guys? We're back for another video. I'm very sorry about missing a Sunday update. It was just really cold in Florida. If you live in Florida, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I think Florida's broken, but we're back. And as you can tell, the bike probably looks a little bit different. First thing you notice is I put the front tire on. It does need to, I do need to put air in it, but I'll probably just go to a gas station, ride. There's enough air to where I could ride to a gas station and put some air in it, because I don't think that air compressor is strong enough to get it to the PSI I need it at. I also removed the battery, and nobody told me that when you put in a 72-volt battery, it would be a pain in the ass to take out. I had to use a crowbar and prop the bike up on its side to remove the battery, but that's besides the point. Our goal this week is to get the bike up and running, and our overall goal is to get the bike clean by this summer. Another thing you'll notice is this is the stock battery connector. If you watch my TikTok, you know I'm having a bit of trouble soldering the 72-volt battery, so it will be put back in once I'm done with that project. But since it's in progress, I'll just keep the 48-volt in there while I ride. As you can see, there's also a heater, which is proof it's very cold in Florida. But I just got home from school, so I'm gonna change and then we can start working on the bike. Okay, so as you can see, there's the SE bike on the floor, but I was just about to get changed. Does anybody know what bird this is? Because it just flew into my garden bed. And now it's kind of just sitting there. Would anyone happen to know what bird this is? I'm South Florida. Well, I can't tell as I'm not a bird expert. It's very cool. Also want to take a second to say that we're starting a mini-series for this SoCal Flyer. My goal is to turn it partially electric because low-key there's a lot of uneven terrain in Miami and I don't want to have to pedal up it, so I'm just going to put like a 48-volt 1000-watt motor in there as just like pedal assist. But it's going to be a mini-series that I upload to TikTok. As I was saying, you guys want to go to Tuttio with no chain or something? Here you go. Also, the display is tweaking. I really hope that's not permanent. Yeah, so I actually didn't end up changing or breaking on the bike because I had really important things to do, if you couldn't tell. Super important side quests that I had to fulfill. But now that I'm home, I'm gonna eat and then actually get changed so I can start working. I changed into some real clothes and I got the bike propped up. Basically, the step stool was high enough for me to put the rear wheel on. So I had to prop it up, but I gotta work fast because that box is buckling. And the Tuttio was actually leaning like so much that I had to use both batteries to like kind of even it out. But I'm just gonna put the rear wheel on really quickly so I can take it off because I got the kickstand on already. So once I put the rear wheel on, it'll be able to stand freely without any stand or anything, thank God. And I'm just gonna go do that real quick. Okay, so I did end up getting some work done, and as you can tell, the bike looks a little bit different, but I've closed up the workshop for the day, which is an absolute mess. The rear wheel's on, and I was going to put the rear brake on, but I'm super tired, so I'm just going to go to sleep, and I'll come back to it on Tuesday. It's Monday night, so we got a lot of work done for one night, but it's almost rideable. I do have to put an Amazon order really quickly though to order some new pegs because the surround ones don't really fit, but we'll do that later. So good night, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't record it, but I just put the brand new chain on and it's moving smooth as hell, but it's really late at night, so I'm not going to be able to test it out right now. I cleaned up a little bit and added an extra layer of cardboard under. But yeah, technically the Tuttio is functioning. She's not pretty, but she is functioning. So our next goal is to beautify it. But it's, like I said, late, so I'm gonna call it a night. See you guys Wednesday. I haven't been able to get any riding clips because I've been kind of busy, but I might be able to get some later today or tonight. But the Tuttio is officially functional. Yeah, as you can probably tell, it's missing a couple of things like pegs, a side panel, and a seat cover. But it is functional. And I did take it out and it rode pretty smoothly, but I do need to tighten the chain a little bit. I should probably remove 2 links, but I really don't feel like doing that again and dealing with the grease. So I'm just going to move the wheel back a little bit more so it's slightly more tension. Also rerouted this brake cable because I forgot to slide it through the triple clamp before I started assembling. But it's okay because it's just a simple fix. I'll do that off camera. But it's just a simple fix. Yeah, it's not the cleanest right now, but I have to clean it up. If it had a seat cover on, it'd look a lot better. I'm thinking about getting Stark Varg stickers for the side, but the shipping costs as much as the stickers. So I'm waiting to see if the company, I forgot what company I'm buying it from, but if they drop a couple more products that I need. I also really want to put a shift lock on it, but you know, I kind of need pegs. So I'll update you guys with a riding clip, promise. Unfortunately, I just moved the bike outside and I'm going to get a riding clip, but I just want to say something. If you have been supporting me on this project, thank you so much. It's been really amazing. I don't think I'm done. I'm just going to stop at the Tuttio. I have a razor frame right over there, cert on. Like, just because the Tuttio is almost finished doesn't mean it's going to stop. But next video, it'll probably look a lot cleaner because I'm having some stuff delivered next Wednesday. So my sister she's staying home from college on Wednesday, so she can take it inside before my mom sees it on the Ring doorbell camera. But anyway, like I said, thank you so much for supporting me on this project. And I know I'm a pretty bad narrator and I don't film a lot of stuff, but if you've been keeping up, I really appreciate it. Okay, this is probably gonna be some really shitty recording because I have to one-hand it, and I can't ride on the sidewalk because I promised my mom I wouldn't ride until my grades were higher. And let me go into the lowest mode so I don't whiskey throttle. Honestly, the previous owner definitely tuned it because I've never owned a stock Tuttio that wanted to pop up the wheel just like the wheel pops up in sport. This is the Eco, and I have no access to the brake like this, so swapping should be fun. I promise you I will get a camera mount very soon. Sorry if there's some plosives. I hear the wind. I will definitely be getting a camera mount soon, and I'll definitely take a couple wheelie attempt clips. I say attempt because I don't actually know how to wheelie yet, but I'm ready to learn. Thank you so much for watching. That's it for today's video. See you guys next week. If you ever wonder what a Tuttio with no chain sounds like, what?